So would you like me to look at this camera or this one? Oh. Okay, before we get right into the market update, I'd like to ask a few questions. What if our economy continues to strengthen? What if consumer confidence keeps improving? What if interest rates come down another notch? What if more sellers accept today's market reality while motivated buyers decide they've waited too long? What if Canada's growing need for housing, supported by future immigration and demographic trends, creates even more demand over the next several years? What if several or all of these things happen? Well, none of us, of course, has a crystal ball. Believe me, if I did, I wouldn't be writing this newsletter. I'd be on a dock somewhere. But history has taught us something important. When confidence returns, inventory tightens, and buyers become more active, real estate values have generally responded by moving higher. While no one can guarantee the future, of course, there are certainly signs worth paying attention to. Perhaps the better question isn't what's the market doing today? It's if these what ifs become a reality. Will I wish I had acted sooner? July's numbers, of course, are beginning to tell a little bit of an interesting story, of course. The Greater Toronto Area recorded 5,995 home sales, almost identical to last year. However, new listings dropped by nearly 18%, giving buyers fewer homes to choose from and increasing competition. We're also seeing the MLS Home Price Index edge up month over month, suggesting prices may be finding their footing. In other words, while the headlines may still say be cautious, the market appears to be quietly changing beneath the surface, of course. So whether you're buying, selling, investing, or simply wondering what your home is worth, one thing remains true. The best decisions are rarely based on headlines. They're based on your goals, your timing, and of course, having a strategy in place. So let me leave you with one final thought. What if today's market is the one people look back on a year from now and say, I wish I had made a move? Hopefully that isn't you. And of course, if you'd like to discuss your options, or if you're just curious about what your home might be worth in today's market, I'd love to grab a coffee and chat. And this coffee is on me, of course, just like this real estate advice is a complimentary service. Have a fantastic rest of your summer. See you next month.